Hello everyone, I'm Jamson here,
Hi, I'm Gladys.
Hi, I'm Shireen.
and we were all from Temasek Hall.
Yeah.
Chat, what would you like to find out from me? I graduated from NUS in 2003. It's been a good 22 years, and I believe when I graduated, you both were not even born yet.
Yeah.
So there's a huge gap. So what would you like to hear from me or understand from me?
Or maybe you can share with us how hall shaped the way you think. Because, like, from what we see every day, you attribute so much of your ways of working and thinking and, like, part of your success to, like, your hall room and, like, the hall culture and how you want to continue bringing this culture into this company that you built up, right?
So basically, through the work that I've done, as a year one, I was quite a bummer. I just focused on sports. All right. Com wise, I only had a marketing com, and then later on, I moved on to dinner and dance, and that's where my com work started taking off. Um, Honestly, in year one, I didn't know much because I was still trying to juggle with life. I was still trying to juggle with sports.
Uh-huh.
And then in year two, the more people I get to know, the more I feel that hey, I want to make a difference. The more I want to add value, and that's why I started joining comms such as marketing com, as well as back then was called alumni board, and all the way to things such as dinner and dance. Dinner and dance was the main com that kept me in the mainstream for Temasek Hall. Dinner and dance was my passion, and I started off with being the marketing guy, or rather, I started with being the logistic guy first. Then I move on to being the marketing guy, and then eventually I was the JCRC overseeing the holiday comms together with I think my special projects director.
Oh.
Mm.
So what's your main job scope in JCRC as vice president?
I'm essentially being the president of all the vices. The work that I do, why it has shaped so much of who I am today, because through the community work, through the sports, IHG, etc., it has really taught me the principles of people management, time management, and project management, especially with so many things to juggle on a daily basis. How do I juggle between sports and community work and my school work and my friends and my family? It's 5 different balls that I need to consistently juggle on a daily basis. I think hall life has prepared me adequately to take on what's to come next.
But then, like, what pushes you to keep on, like, contributing to the hall and wanting to give back to DH through all the things that you do for the hall?
I guess in life you come to a stage where you have achieved quite a number of things in life. You are in a stage whereby you could give back, and that is where I thought, why not? Especially, it all started when Master Victor Tan came on board, and he wrote me in. And just nice, it was during a phase of my life where I could actually spend a little bit more time and effort. And COVID really helped a lot because that was a period where everybody stuck at home, right? Nothing to do. Then I was thinking, how else can I add value to the people around me? And somehow, Temasek Hall is always at the back of my mind because the people that I hang out with are still my C4 friends who I still meet on a regular basis.
Aww.
Yeah, so a lot of the things that I enjoy today, a lot of the success that I enjoy today, a lot of the things that I've built today is because of the training, the trials and tribulations that I've gone through as a Temasekian way back during my days.
So if you could go back in time, what is one advice you would give yourself?
If there's one key advice, I would say don't fret too much about your results, because I was really at the bottom of my results. I was at 2.08 that eventually went to 3.49. Honestly, that was my biggest stress. I got more stressed about my schoolwork than anything else. D&D not an issue, JCRC not an issue. It's my schoolwork that stresses me out the most. I'm actually very relieved and very happy that I no longer need to take exams. Until I came into this industry, then I realized I need to take more exams. That was like